What is the difference between the Apple Newton and the Apple iPhone?
Apple Computer has a new technology designed for consumers who aren't necessarily into computers. The new technology is called Newton. Apple says Newton will trigger a huge industry that links information and telecommunications, $3.5 trillion worth within 10 years. Already, companies like Random House, which would provide information like the subway map, and Pacific Bell have signed on.
When I think about neurodiversity in business, this is one of the concepts that come to mind. The Newton was the result of poor product and market fit. It is largely looked at as a failure. So how did Apple go from the Mac to the Newton and then back to the iPhone? Many assume it was the magically gifted neurodivergent Steve Jobs. Right? Well, not so much, because while Apple was failing at the Newton, Jobs was on his own with similar problems of product and market fit at Next Computer. Though somewhere in their jobs did help create the computers for Pixar, and we all got Toy Story out of the deal, so not a total loss. When Jobs and Apple worked together, they developed some of the greatest products we have ever seen, like the Mac, iPod and iPhone, but when their differences drew them apart, they largely failed, Jobs with Next Computer and Apple with the Newton and PowerPC. The Apple Newton was a product ahead of its time. Launched in 1993, it was one of the first personal digital assistants, PDAs, on the market. It was designed to be a portable device that could handle various tasks such as note-taking, calendaring, and communication. It featured a built-in handwriting recognition system, which allowed users to input text using a stylus or by writing directly on the touch screen. However, the Newton was plagued by problems. Its handwriting recognition system was unreliable, and its slow performance frustrated users. The device was also expensive, which limited its appeal to a niche market. As a result, the Newton was largely viewed as a failure and was eventually discontinued in 1998. The Apple iPhone, on the other hand, was a resounding success. Launched in 2007, it revolutionized the smartphone industry and transformed the way we interact with technology. The iPhone was not just a phone, but a fully featured mobile computing device. It featured a touch-screen interface, a powerful processor, and a suite of apps that allowed users to do everything from checking their email to playing games. So, what made the iPhone a success where the Newton failed? One answer is neurodiversity. When Steve Jobs returned to Apple in the late 1990s, he brought with him a neurodivergent perspective that challenged the company to think differently about its products. Jobs recognized the potential of mobile computing long before it became mainstream. He saw an opportunity to create a device that could seamlessly integrate communication, computing, and entertainment into a single device. Jobs' vision was brought to life by a team of engineers and designers who worked collaboratively to develop the iPhone. Its primary feature of a touchscreen was the result of a team of engineers keeping a plan on standby and was not originally part of the scope. They recognized the importance of user experience and design, and they leveraged the latest technology to create a product that was both functional and beautiful. The success of the iPhone was not just a result of Jobs' vision, but also of the team's diverse perspectives and strengths. The team included people with backgrounds in design, engineering, software development, and marketing. Each person brought a unique perspective to the project, and their contributions were essential to the iPhone's success. In contrast, the Newton suffered from a lack of diversity. The device was developed in isolation from the rest of the company, and its development was largely driven by engineers and technical experts. There was little consideration given to user experience or design, which ultimately led to the device's poor market fit. The story of the Apple Newton and the Apple iPhone highlights the importance of recognizing and valuing neurodiversity in the workplace.